What is up, FEG fam? Welcome back to the channel. So, Ayato is slated for patch 2.6, and when Hoyoverse announced this character officially themselves, one of my very first thoughts is how well is he going to work with his sibling Kamisato Ayaka? So, I wanted to go ahead and talk about that in today's video because I've been looking into both of their kits pretty extensively to see where the synergy may be, and I have to say, they appear to be one of the better duos in the game that you'll be able to put together. But I do want to get your guys' thoughts and opinions down in the comments below. I want to get you engaged on the topic. Let me know what you think about these two characters on the same team and how well you think they'll work together. Also, if you do enjoy today's video, go ahead and drop a like. It helps out the channel way more than you even know, and it's greatly appreciated. Also, if you're new to the channel or you've been watching all the videos, you just haven't subbed yet, go ahead and consider subscribing today and join the FBG family. We would love to have you stick around as we're on our way to 35K and we're so very close. So thank you for all the support. It is truly appreciated. So let's go ahead and jump into the video and into the topic. So like I mentioned, I've been taking an extensive look at both of these characters and their kit and what they're bringing to the table. Obviously, we have a lot of information on Ayaka as she's been out for quite some time now, and Ayato is still in beta, so he's subject to change. But as of this recording, for what we have, I think these two characters are going to work out really well because I think Hoyoverse made them in a specific way to synergize together. So first and foremost, they're both one-handed sword users, which I think is a nice touch. I like that they're both the same archetype when it comes to the weapon of choice. And then secondly, one is a Cryo in Ayaka, the other one is Hydro in Ayato. Right there, the synergy is amazing because, of course, you know the permafreeze comps that you'll be able to put together. Now, what I like what they did with Ayato specifically is not only did they make him a main DPS oriented character, but they did put some supporting capabilities within his kit that I think synergizes with Ayaka extremely well. And let me explain. Alright guys, really quickly, did have to interrupt the video as we have a sponsor for today's video, as well as the sponsor of the channel overall, GamerSupps. So GamerSupps has some brand new products that have dropped, and I did want to go ahead and share it with you all. And if you want to pick up anything, you can use my link in the description down below, and you can go ahead and use code FurtherBeyondGaming at checkout to get 10% off everything that you see in the store. And it directly supports the channel, helps us to do bigger and better things. And like I mentioned, some brand new products dropped in terms of new waifu cups, new waifu shirts, new waifu hoodies, as well as some new flavors for their products in terms of one that looks absolutely fantastic, cherry limesicle. So like I mentioned before, you can use the link in the description down below. You can head over to GamerSupps and use my code FurtherBeyondGaming at checkout to get the 10% off, and you can pick up anything in the store. And once again, it directly supports the channel so we can do bigger and better things, and it is greatly appreciated, means the world to me. And I will tell you what, these flavors are absolutely fantastic. They give you great energy, and it's all organic, by the way, so that is phenomenal. As well as their merch when it comes to their shirts and their hoodies feel fantastic. Some of the best material that you can pick up to date, and their waifu cups are spicy to say the least, and it'll give you the motivation to keep grinding those materials so that way you can get all your characters to level 90 and have them ready to go and be able to play them in game. So thank you guys so much for all your support. Thank you for everything that you do for me here on the channel, and thank you GamerSupps for sponsoring this video and sponsoring the channel. It is amazing. Thank you guys so much. Let's get back to the video. And if we take a look at his elemental skill first, that elemental skill is doing a ton. One of the things that's going to help Ayaka a lot, and I think where the synergy is going to lie, is where you pop the elemental skill for Ayato and it's a taunt. So the enemies are going to be focused on that taunt, and it's going to allow you to switch into Ayaka and then allow her to be able to just do a lot of damage, right? But if we take a look at his elemental burst, I think this is going to be the bread and butter to this combination, because the elemental burst is absolutely fantastic, and I love it so much because it reminds me so much of Ganyu, and we all know how good Ganyu's elemental burst is and why that makes Ganyu such a well-rounded character, because not only is she able to do damage, but she has that supporting capability. So Ayato is very similar with that large AoE and the Hydro application that's going to allow you to then switch into Ayaka, be able to do your elemental skill, which are going to freeze all the enemies, then do your elemental burst, and then go into your charge attacks or normal attacks. That's going to be such a fun and satisfying combo to pull off, and you're just going to be melting enemies, I believe anyways. It's just my own subjective opinion, but I think that combo is just going to be very, very satisfying and fun to use. But not only that, Ayato's elemental burst then goes and takes it a step further and increases allies' attack speed. This is massive in my opinion because it just provides so much utility. When you switch back into Ayaka after you pop the elemental burst, you then do the elemental skill with Ayaka, you do the elemental burst, and then you can do your charge attacks, or you can do your normal attacks and have that attack speed boost. If you have anybody else on the team that can increase attack speed like Gene C2 or others, you're just going to be hitting so fast, so hard, and the enemies aren't going to be able to do anything because they're going to be frozen. Or if you has a taser comp, they're going to be tased, but in this specific situation, we're looking at Ayaka, so they're going to be frozen, and it's just going to allow you to do what you want to do because of the CCing capabilities between these two. Not only that, once you're done with Ayaka, if you want to switch back into Ayato, put down another taunt if you so choose, and then if you have your elemental burst, you can go ahead and pop your elemental burst, and then you can go right into your elemental skill attacks. Once again, this isn't even taking into account other characters or other teammates, I should say, other allies that you'll have on your team, the other two, outside of Ayaka and Ayato. So you can then throw in a Kazuha to amplify the damage. I mentioned Jean, you can go ahead and place her on there so you can get the heals and be able to do some damage as well. You can throw a Bennett in there to boost the damage. You can throw Zhongli in there to have a shield and shred their resistance. Or if you want to go ahead and add Raiden Shogun to the mix and be able to have coordinated attacks and more firepower. Or you can even look at Yae Miko and have the totems down so that way you're tasing all of the enemies there and having constant damage going on. The possibilities are almost limitless when it comes to Ayato and Ayaka together because of the versatility and the utility of their kits and how well those two are going to synergize together, because if you think about it, these two are meant to be able to output some tremendous damage, especially if you have some constellations on your Ayaka. So they're going to have the damage portion of your team covered, so you're not going to really need another DPS oriented character. They're going to have that taken care of, so you can then focus on your supporting characters like I mentioned, Kazuha, Sucro, so you can amplify some damage. You can also go with other characters like Bennett, who can increase damage as well, of course. Zhongli, if you want some shielding to be able to provide that and be able to decrease the enemy's resistance. So there's a lot of fun and different team comps that you'll be able to put together, and maybe I'll do a video on that later down the road, but this is more just talking about these two together and how well they're going to synergize, and my subjective opinion on how I believe they're going to synergize extremely well. So just a quick video, guys, just talking about these two, how fun I think they're going to be together. And I didn't even mention Ayaka being able to kind of dash around and be able to freeze the enemies there, and then have her sword infused with cryo, so she's going to be freezing even more. It's just going to be amazing. Once again, if you have constellations on Ayaka, it's just going to be fantastic. So I think this is going to be a fun team duo. I think these two are going to work out really well, and I think they're going to be very satisfying to use in a team. Anyways, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get on out of here. I hope you did enjoy the video today, and I'll see you in the next one. Remember to stand out, be different, have fun, go further beyond in literally everything that you do. My name is Cody. I'll see you in the next one. Bye, guys.